Day and night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I want to focus on this guy, Jamal Musiala. Born in Germany, raised in England. He was courted by both nations, of course, until he chose to represent Germany at senior level. I would say he's probably a natural 10 with a very quick turn of pace. And one side's gain really was one side's loss.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Mateus. Rummenigge. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rice. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Knocks it into space. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well timed, excellent interception. Rice. And it's Musiala. Threads one in. Musiala! Rashford receives it in a good position here. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Rummenigge. That's a little off target. And it's Lopez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Costa Curta. Van Dijk attempts a clearance.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Yaya Toure.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Cross into the box. He's a sharp little ball here. Rummenigge. Passing is crisp and sharp. Rummenigge. No foul, says the referee. Tries to pass it through. Oh, good spread. Rashford. Adriano. Van Dijk clears it away. Rummenigge.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Spread neatly. He's picked his way through. Vermin. And it's Musiala. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Mateus. Pele, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Vermin. And the counter is on. Now, can they get him away? Iniesta. Mateus. Now, what about a counter-attack? Rice. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is good strength. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. And that's a... Tries a shot! Goal! Manchester United! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Now it's Lopez. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Milan truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Now there's a Fermin!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
It's going to be another throw.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Gets his head on it! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And he cuts out the supply. Musiala. Now that looks a decent ball. Musiala! And he's in on goal! Oh, shooting chance! And that is going to be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the second half gets underway.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Can he get on the end of this? Big chance! Oh, taken with style! AC Milan are all square. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Manchester United have a free kick. That has been cut short. Fermin. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And it's Lopez. Rice.
Milan have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Fermin. Yaya Toure. He is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Great chance! Has a look up and drives it forward. And it's Musiala. Mateus. Now it's Iniesta. Looking for options for movement. That is good alertness. Yaya Toure. Nicely aimed pass. Rice. Musiala. Mateus. And it's Messi. Now he's got space here. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Messi. Takes a shot! Goal! Milan! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Milan get themselves in. And the finish! Costa Curta. Oh, this looks sharp. Bergomi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now this could be a chance. Decent chance! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 30.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 6.
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And here's Hullet. Thinks about the shot. Now that is a hefty challenge.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And here's Batistuta. Engages and forces him off the ball. That's a lovely, neat pass. That is a great pick out. And he's managed to get free. Goes for a shot! Goal! Milan! Into the lead once more. That was a given. It always was.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Guardiola. Now it's Batistuta.
Manchester United really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, that's well spotted. Costa Curta. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Plays a bullish header! And that is it, the referee has seen enough. They are pumped, boy they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. The end of the game, reflections?
Well, what a difference a half can make, Peter. And the second half saw this team full of courage and energy. It's very impressive how this team turned it all around.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank you. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Oh, what's he done? Goes for a shot! Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Someone who I think has developed into a fine all-round forward, Peter, is Rashford. He now has the versatility to play from wider positions. He prefers to be on the left side mostly, and loves running beyond defences now or just dropping in short. And he seems at his deadliest when he's making those diagonal runs from out to in.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Now it's crossed into the middle.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Rashford. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
A probing pass. He's had a shot! Battling for the right to play in the early stages. Cannavaro spots it and intercepts. Passing is crisp and sharp. Adriano goes for the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Climbs up big! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Van Dijk gets it away, and it's made its way to him. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. And it's hoisted clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Messi. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, that's superb. Grealish! Goal! Manchester United! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious.
Big chance! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you,
Takes a shot! Goal! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Guardiola. Ambitious ball here. No, that's been intercepted. That'll be a corner. So their fourth corner of the game. Leicester getting this one clear. Milan are looking to go forward now. Cannavaro. David De Gea. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Rashford. It's anyone's ball now. They're up to 5 corners now. And now they can clear their lines. And now they can spring out of defence. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now, can they get him away? Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that has been cleared. Oh, that is a nice touch. And he decides to cross it. Tries to get it clear. Oh, he'll be annoyed at himself for not getting there. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Zola. And he was quick to react. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Fermin, who's set up 1 goal so far. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And we're already back up and running after half. It's Adriano! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
And he cuts out the supply. Guardiola. And this is Adriano. Adriano, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Nice sequence of passes, this. Searching pass he's played there. Nice looking ball. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Vitinha. Lopez. Vitinha. He's under a lot of pressure there.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Looking for a corner. The corner count is rising. That's 6. Nesta attempts a clearance. Now that looks a decent ball. Here comes the... He's got Tool! And he's straight offside. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Mateus is fouled. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Pinches it off him. That pass isn't the best. Vitinha.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.113
Unless they can
spettatori.
devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
And this is Iniesta. Bergomi is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Looking to play him in. Good read, needed to be.
Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Oh, shooting chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 8.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 25.
And he gets rid in a hurry.
Messi. Lasciano il campo per
Manchester United
il numero
has the
17.
chance to go the other way.
Il numero 10.
Now he's got space here.
Il numero 7.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. That's rather hopeful. Outstanding by Rashford. That is a gem, an absolute gem. And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that is a super goal, a truly super goal.
Look, sometimes when they're hit that well, there's nothing going to stop it. You have to acknowledge the ferocity.
Manchester United go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here.
Shot at goal! Really well taken goal. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Grealish will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Alvarez. Pass somewhat off target.
Milan really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And here's Grealish. He's in space and looking for options. And he gets rid in a hurry. Chooses to go back. Milan are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
Looking for a runner. That has ended up in no man's land. Makaleli is always scanning the pitch for targets. So what can they make of this? Rashford going face-to-face with his great rival. That is lovely. Lopez. Great chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Spread it left.
Manchester United nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Pass is just off target.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
That has not gone well. Vitinha. Alvarez. Driving forward. Now it's Rashford. Nicely weighted ball. Alvarez. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And that's it. Milan were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded.
Gli addetti alla sicurezza